My dad was an Omaha homicide detective and in the cruiser in the first part of his career, and that had a big effect on my life. I've been with him, I think, 6 times when we pulled guns on guys. He trained to be a cop. It's like 5'10", 218 pounds, could bench 480. Yeah. So it was kind of like walking around with the cavalry all the time. And I liked that feeling. I think that had a lot to do with once I got out of high school on my own, I was like, he's not around as much. Maybe
I better become my own badass.
Yeah. But a number of things happened. In 1970, 2 policemen were blown up, Omaha police officers, and that bomb was meant for my dad. And the night of Larry Menard's funeral, the police officer that got blown up, and it was racial tensions, Black Panther thing. And I'm doing a lot of this off memory, so if you research, the actual story, it might be off a little bit, but I'm telling you what I lived through. So I'm 7 years old. My parents are going to his funeral that night. My grandparents are over. Phone rings. I answer it. Is this Officer Thompson's house? My mom takes the phone away from me. I go to sit on the couch. She screams, grabs me, and runs out of the house. It was a bomb threat at our house the night of his funeral.
Wow.
So we leave the house, and the bomb squad's there and has like our car doors off, laying in the driveway, and we couldn't even be around my dad for months because they were afraid we might take a stray bullet meant for him.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was kind of crazy times, and I mean, things like going to the drag races when I was a kid. A bunch of Hell's Angels were up in the bleachers. My dad's pointing down, saying, "Yeah, I put him in the pen for 4 years, and this and that." And all of a sudden, they're pointing at us. There's like 40 of them, and us, my family.
Wow.
So of course, my dad goes down in the middle of them, and we're watching, and I see him shove a few of them. And he comes back up and he says, "We need to leave." But he said, not before he had my mom go out to the car and get his gun. Because he said, this might get a little crazy. So again, I'm maybe 10, 12 at the oldest. And she goes out, gets the gun. It's in her purse. He has his arm around her, in the purse, on the gun. And we're heading out to the car with 40 Hells Angels following us, yelling, cussing.
And you're like, what, 10 at this
yeah.
stage?
So
Crucible of Fire early on, right?